I'm Brian Winnekins. We are at the NAFB convention in Kansas City, and thank you to our NAFB sponsors, including BASF, Ashley Gausman, your representative serving Northwest Wisconsin, Darrell and Equipment Services of Plainview, Minnesota, and Woodville, Wisconsin, the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, Wisconsin Farmers Union, and Anibis Silo. I am with Jase Wagner. He is the Chief Financial Officer for Compeer Financial. We're going to talk a little bit with Jase today about some of the things going on with Compeer. And Jase, thanks for joining us today. Well, we had the big merger this past year, and now things are going to, for 2018, going to start to really ramp up.
They are, yeah. We've done a lot of the back end work and really focused on getting the organization kind of set and ready to run. Now we're really focused on how we make clients better, deliver better products and services to our clients.
So what are some of the things that Compeer Financial is going to be working on in 2018 to make some of those services better?
Yeah, so we're building the infrastructure to allow us to deliver digitally, so it gives farmers more chances to interact how they want to interact. So we've been very strong on the relationship building and continue that effort, but if farmers or smaller farmers want to interact digitally, we're trying to prepare ourselves for that future.
And that digital platform, that's going to be, how is that going to work then? Will this be something where farmers are going to be able to just log in and be able to talk with maybe their loan officer, their financial representative at their local location, or how will that work?
Yeah, so we're in the early stages of this. The idea is we're going to interact with our clients and help them determine how we're going to interact over time. But the choice is to give them options, but to work with that loan officer, continue that strong relationship that they've had. But if they want to interact digitally, we'll have that option as well.
Talking with Jase Wagner, Chief Financial Officer at Compeer Financial. How much of a challenge was this, Jase, to get all of the groups together? Because we had to merge 3 or 4 groups together here to make Compeer, and everybody had a little bit of a different culture, a little bit of a different way of doing things. So how did that work? Was it a smooth operation?
Yeah, it's definitely a unique challenge to put 3 organizations together. The foundations of the 3 companies were very solid. So we all are supporting agriculture. We all love our clients. We all live in rural and support rural community. That foundation is what has allowed us to really come together in a pretty good fashion so far. There are little quirks we're working through, different processes, different things, but those are coming together. We expect that to come together over the next couple of years.
You mentioned the rural communities aspect, and I had a chance to talk with some of the folks as well about that rural giving and how Compeer wants to help out not only the organizations, but rural communities and rural counties too. And it's pretty simple for these folks. All they have to do is contact their local office to kind of get the process started.
Yeah, absolutely. The Compeer board has committed 1% of adjusted earnings, which is going to roughly be about $3 million to support our communities. That's traditionally what we've done, and we're going to continue that and augment that in the future. But yeah, they contact their local officer. We can respond really quickly if there's an emergency. We've done that in certain instances in smaller towns where a fire or a flood. But we can also do scholarships and 4-H projects as well through that project. But contact their local officer, that'll get the process going, and then we can support those communities wherever they are.
It's an exciting time. Well, Jase, again, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
That is Jase Wagner. He is with Compeer Financial. We are at the NAFB convention in Kansas City. I'm Brian Winnekins for Real Country 1430 WRDN.